Dating back to the first years of European settlement, Maine's small villages are historically exciting and abundant in natural beauty. The jagged, irregular coastline of the northeastern state of Maine is positively bursting with picturesque and charming towns waiting to be explored and admired. The inlets and archipelagos of its shoreline are a joy to discover by boat, while inland Maine features many lakes that attract tourists in the summer. In this video, we explore the most charming small towns in Maine. We've collected a list of the top charming small towns in Maine, so make sure to include them in your list if you're a visitor. At first in the list, number 1, Greenville. The town of Greenville, situated in Piscataquis County, is the gateway to the wilderness famous in Maine's far north. It is on the southern shore of Maine's largest Moosehead Lake. Naturally, the main activities in this lakeside town are water-based. Visitors can go boating on the serene waters of Moosehead Lake or indulge in a spot of fishing. Aside from that, visitors can hike to the top of Mount Kineo for some supreme views of the surrounding area. Spring is the prime time for moose spotting, while winter activities include dog sledding, ice fishing, and cross-country skiing. Number 2, Camden. Self-described as the jewel of the Maine coast, Camden is a small town in Knox County that's very popular with northeastern city dwellers, who visit in summer to kick back and relax in its truly charming and picturesque setting. Like other coastal towns in Maine, its main street features shops, boutiques, cafes, and restaurants housed in pretty, wooden historical buildings. Surrounding the handsome brick-built Camden Public Library is a picture-perfect park where visitors can picnic and chill out, watching the world go by. Number 3, Damariscotta. With the undulating Damariscotta River to the west and the tranquil Lake Pemaquid to the east, Damariscotta is characterized by its laid-back lakeside lifestyle, especially in summer, when swimming in the lakes, boating on the river and fishing become popular pastimes for residents as well as the many tourists that flock to this charming town. Damariscotta is famous for its fresh seafood. Pemaquid oysters and local mussels are served in local restaurants. The town is charming even more by its slew of picturesque historic buildings, including Chapman Hall House and the brick-built Lincoln Theater. Number 4, Castine. The coastal town of Castine in Hancock County is set on a peninsula into Penobscot Bay, with beautiful views across a series of inlets and coves. This small, picturesque town was the capital of the French colony Acadia from 1670 to 1674, later conquered by the British in 1710. This town's long history and capital status have produced many heritage buildings for visitors to discover. There's Dice Head Lighthouse, for instance, dating back to 1839, the pretty Unitarian Universalist church built in 1790. Number 5, Monhegan. Tiny Monhegan is a settlement located on an island off Lincoln County. Monhegan means out-to-sea island in Algonquian, which is apt since the island is 12 nautical miles from the mainland. Beginning as an English fishing camp even before the Plymouth colony was established in 1620, Monhegan has been through pirates, trade, wars, and fishing, which is still its leading economy. Given its remote location, the stark sea views from Monhegan, and the jagged and green island, you might understand why this genuinely charming town became a thriving artists' colony. Number 6. Kennebunkport. Situated in York County, Kennebunkport is a popular summer destination and tops our list of Maine's most charming small towns. First making its fortunes on shipbuilding, this industry soon gave way to tourism once northeastern urbanites discovered just how beautiful this slice of coastline indeed was. Boating trips and fishing are popular here, as are its beaches. The Dock Square area features many souvenir shops, galleries, and seafood restaurants, all set in charming buildings that feel authentic in their New England style. Number 7. Stonington. Wooden houses line the glassy water, a collection of little boats bob next to piers, and green trees contrast with jagged rocks. Stonington looks as charming as you can get in a small town in Maine. Situated on the southern end of Deer Isle, off Hancock County's coast, it radiates charm. People are attracted to Stonington for its picturesque setting, which lends itself to boating in the calm bay, hiking in the Crockett Cove Woods Preserve, or exploring the islands between here and Isle aux Hautes. Number 8. York. Situated in York County on the Gulf of Maine is the famous resort town of York. This historic town was first settled by Europeans in 1624 and, like many coastal towns along the shoreline of Maine, features many sites of historical interest. For instance, the oldest portion of Old York Jail dates back to 1720. Then there's the 18th century John Sedgley Homestead, one of the oldest in the state. But York isn't all about history. Together with York Harbor, York Beach, and Cape Nennick, it comprises an area known collectively as the Yorks. Number 9. Bar Harbor. Located on Mount Desert Island, the largest island off the coast of Hancock County, is the small but famous town of Bar Harbor. This place was previously a famous summer colony for the rich and powerful. Still, a fire in 1947 destroyed its 5 grand and historic hotels, plus 76 palatial residences on the so-called Millionaire's Row. However, Bar Harbor remains popular to this day. Vestiges of its illustrious past still exist. For example, the Miramonte Inn is a stunning Victorian cottage-turned-hotel. At last in the list, number 10, Rangeley. This inland town, close to the state line between Maine and New Hampshire, is a marvel of nature. Founded on a bedrock of hard-working sawmills and farmland, tourism arrived at Rangeley by the late 19th century. People flocked from fledgling U.S. cities to relax in the tranquil surroundings and go fishing in its spectacular lakes. It's not much different today. Rangeley is the epicenter of the Rangeley Lakes region, where tourists flock all year round for season-dependent activities. Most popular are its lakes, with an allure that sports fishing enthusiasts cannot resist. Now it's time to hear from you. What's your favorite charming small towns in Maine? Is there something we missed? Let us know in the comments section below, and don't forget to give this video a like and subscribe to Greenville if you haven't already. Click the bell icon to stay updated on all our latest content.